Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome. My name is Chris, otherwise known as North Flare. Thanks for hitting that like button and subscribing. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Levi, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you joining me in the chat. If you guys want to ever hang out, feel free to say hi in the chat, just like Levi did just now. What's going on, bud? Today, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be opening this Pokemon trading card game premium collector kit. We're opening OGERPON EX Premium Collection. This thing comes with 6 booster packs. Comes with 1 card protector, 65 card sleeves, and 3 promo cards. You can see the 3 promo cards right on the top. We have OGERPON, OGERPON EX, and we got Ogre's Mask. We're going to open this up and see what it looks like on the inside. Then we're going to see what kind of booster packs we got, and we're going to open those up and see what kind of cards we get. It's been a while since I've had a Pokemon card collection, I tell you what. When I was younger, I was all about it. Growing up with the first generation of Pokemon cards, like the base set, as they say, the original series, that was my jam. I remember every Friday my grandfather took me to the card store and he bought me 2 packs every Friday. And in grade school, I played with them all the time. Like, we actually played the Pokemon game. Like, we battled each other, we did the attacks, we used the energy cards. Actually, most of us for fun didn't really use the energy cards, but like, you know what I mean? It's like an intricate game. There's lots of rules, there's like lots of things. Like, that was my childhood. And I had all kinds of good shit, let me tell you. Like, when I was younger, I had all the sweet holographic cards, and they were all like either first editions or base set, or um from like the ones from 1999 and 2000. And eventually, like, I kind of grew out of Pokemon cards, you know? Like, I was on other things. I was playing video games, I was riding my BMX with my friends, I was doing other things. And when the question came across, hey Chris, do you want to sell your Pokemon cards at the garage sale? I'm thinking, yeah, I don't use my Pokemon cards no more. Pokemon cards, that was so like 2 years ago. Give me like $20 for it. So we sold my Pokemon cards, all my collection in a binder for $20. Only years later to want to, like, Pokemon Go came out on the cell phone. And I was really heavy into Pokemon Go on the cell phone. That was pretty cool. I played that for a few years and then like that, got into other things. Life got busy and then other things came up. Stopped playing that. A few years go by. Actually, many years go by. I get back into it again, Pokemon Go. So, shit. It's like it reminds me of my childhood. It gets me back into playing. I remember playing Pokemon on the N64, like on the Game Boy, playing Red and Blue. Like, I remember playing Yellow. But after many years, I figured I'd want to take a look at these Pokemon cards and get a close look at them and like see what all the rage is about because everybody likes Pokemon still. So I figured let's open up some packs and see what they look like. And since you guys are here, might as well join me for the ride. OGERPON EX. All right, get to it. Look at that. It's OGERPON EX. Ooh wee. I don't know who that guy is. He wasn't around when I looked at Pokemon the last time. Here's a teal mask OGERPON. Teal mask. What do you do with these? Hey, what do you really do with them? I tell you what, the cards these days are a lot nicer than what they were back in the day. When I was younger, like you'd be lucky to get. You know what I mean? You'd be lucky to get like one or two holographic per pack. Now you get like a lot of reverse hollows. Like reverse hollows weren't a thing. All right, so we got Surging Sparks. We got Stellar Crown. We have another Surging Sparks. And we have another Stellar Crown. And we have a Paradox Rift. And we have a Twilight Masquerade. We have a card protector, card case, with the base here. What's this? Bunch of protectors, card protectors. And this, which is the stand portion of that. So it sits on your desk and you could like look at your Pokemon card. Yeah, what up, cowboy? Yo, I've been out of the game for a long while too. I was just explaining that. Let me tell you, back in the day, 1999, when the base set first came out, I was getting 2 packs a week, and I saved up a nice collection in my binder. I had a lot of holographics, a lot of valuable cards, right from the first set, first editions, the ones from the Leaf packs, the ones from like all the shit from 1999 and 2000. And I sold all that shit a long time ago for nothing. $20 for the whole binder. It was great. Anyway, I'm starting a new binder. I like looking at these cards. All right. Hmm. So we got one Twilight Masquerade booster pack, one Paradise Rift booster pack, two Stellar Crowns, and two Surging Sparks. Alright, so the Surging Spark ones are very nice. Stellar Crown's okay. Twilight Masquerade is interesting. Paradox Rift is a little older. Not very interesting, but still has some decent Pokemon. These OGERPONs are pretty cool. Let's take a look at them. Yo, I sold all my cards at yard sale. Yeah, I sold all my cards at the yard sale too when I was real young. For $20. Oh, $250. Jeez. I had cards that were worth hundreds of dollars at the time. And just couldn't be bothered. So Ogre's Mask. That's number 159. It's part of the Twilight Masquerade. And this one here is... See, this is why I need that light. This is a holographic. It's a holographic because you could tell, because the like picture part is shiny, but the background here is like normal or whatever. It's like just like you see how like the cutout picture, like it's like very holographic. I don't know how to explain it. It's a shiny. That's how you could tell. It is a holographic. So that right there is a 22-cent card. This right here, this teal mask OGERPON EX. It's an ultra rare. You can tell it's an ultra rare. By in the bottom corner, it has one big star, and in the middle, it says ultra over it. You can't really see. I'm sorry for the camera, but it's an ultra rare card. It's also a promo card. I think it's my first promo card. Call these hollow foils because it's the whole thing from top to bottom. NASCAR, that's a $5.50 card. 5 and 50 cent 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 card. 5 and And this one right here, this Teal Mask OGERPON, also looks holographic. This is a 9-cent card. It's a rare. So that's ultra rare, rare, that is uncommon. Okay, so those are the 3 that come in the box. Let's put these over here. Turn this back down a bit. Oh no, that's the opposite of down. Okay. Cowboy. Sorry, guys, I gotta read the chat. Man, thanks for the luck, buddy. All right, so where should we start? Let's start with Paradox Ref. This is this one here is Paradox Ref. We have a Joltik. Number 064. Alright, Joltik is a common Pokemon. Not much health, not much attack. I don't really know what it's good for. That is a 10-cent card. Alright, let me put these ones over here. Next up, we have a Natu. Number 071. It is an uncommon Pokemon. In its normal form, that's a 14-cent card. Next up, Remoraid. Number 033. In its normal form, from Paradox Rift, that's a 9-cent card. Yo, welcome back, cowboy. Yo, we've got Pumpkaboo. See, like after opening these packs of Pokemons, I've come across all the Pokemon that I didn't know before, but I found out about in Pokemon Go. Like this Pumpkaboo, I remember collecting a lot of these things because I needed to collect the Pumpkaboo candies. This is number 077, part of the Paradise Rift bundle in its normal form. That's a 6-cent card. All right, next up we have Orthworm. A lot of health this thing. It's got 140. You know what I've noticed? A lot of new Pokemon have a lot of health. I remember back in the day, like if you had like 120, you're like you're like stacked. 100 health, like that was big time, you know? So this Orthworm is number 138. Part of the Paradox Rift bundle in its normal form. That's a 10-cent card. See, I always like the cards that look like this. This Absol. Like I like looking at like visually that's appealing. That's like one of my like I love the artwork. This Absol. Also a Pokemon I found out about in Pokemon Go. This Absol is number 113. Hey yo, cowboy. VIP re-upping, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for the support, dude. I appreciate you. Yeah, this Absol, part of the Paradox Rift. It's an uncommon Pokemon. It's a 9-cent card. What is this thing? A Simisear? Simisear number 021. Part of the Paradox Rift bundle. In its normal form, that's a 9-cent card. Nice. What do we got here? This looks like a reverse holographic. Roark? Roark. It's number 173. Part of the Paradox Rift bundle. It's reverse hollow foil. It is a 29-cent card. So when we say reverse hollow, is you could see everything where the writing is and like all around it, it's all shiny, but where the picture is not shiny. So basically everything except for the picture is holographic. It's a reverse holographic. Versus like a holographic where the picture also is holographic. Do you know what I mean? So this is a reverse hollow. Once again, Roark. It's a 29-cent card. Latios is also a reverse hollow. Latios is number 073. In reverse hollow form, that is a 33-cent card. Nice. Yo, Cowboy says, unfortunately, I have no one here to do donation battles with. I appreciate you, buddy. That's unnecessary, dude. You can sit back and chill. You don't need to fight with anybody in the comments over who's gonna send the bigger donation. Although that was hilarious last time. It was absolutely hilarious. All right, up next we have this is a cool looking Pokemon card. Let me tell you, when we got out of Pokemon, man, all the cards really stepped their game up. Like, look at these artworks on top here. Like, look at this Golisopod. Honestly, the names have gotten crazy. Whatever. It's a Glisopad. Glisopod. Glisopod EX. 270 health, bro. Jeez. And it's nice holographic or full holographic. You can see like everything is shiny. And it's got some kind of like sparkle in the background. This is number 050. It's a nice looking card. That's an 86-cent card. Very nice. All right, so we got basic energy. Number 008. That is a 4-cent card. And yes, I've seen Pokemon worth less. And here's the QR code, guys. Feel free to use that. I don't. Oh, do you think I might ever play Farming Sim on the channel? Similar vehicle, SnowRunner is. I think the next Farming Sim type game I'm gonna play is Roadcraft. That's like, using like those kind of cars in Roadcraft are like very similar. So Farming Sim, maybe one day. That's like a game that it'll take a lot of my time too, so. I need to make more time to play video games. Alrighty, so up next, let's go with a Stellar Crown. Hey, yo! What was that? Jason, thanks for the heart me. I appreciate you, buddy. Okay. First up, we have a common Pokemon. Milcery. What's a Milcery? Milcery. Number 064. It's part of the Stellar Crown package. It's a common Pokemon. Worth 13 cents. Alright, next up, we have Glammeow. 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 Lamiao is number 116. Part of the Stellar Crown package. It is a common Pokemon in normal form. That is a 10-cent card. Alright, next up we have Charge-a-Bug. Yo, look at this thing. It looks like a bus with it. It looks like a train. It honestly looks like a train. A locomotive, like a caboose. It's got the two bumpers. It's got the door in the middle. It's got the windows. Looks on the side. It's got a door. Like, Charge-a-Bug is number 052. Part of Stellar Crown. It is a common Pokemon. That is a 6-cent card. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get in your lane, Charge-a-Bug. Alright, next up we have Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot is number 114 in his collection. For Stellar Crown, he is a common Pokemon. This card is worth $1.01. Good job, Hoot Hoot. I don't know why you're so expensive. Oh, Slowking. Yo, this is one of the original sets of Pokemon. I remember this guy. He's the evolution of Slowpoke. So Slowking is number 058 in this set. And for Stellar Crown, he is an uncommon Pokemon worth 16 cents. So why is that card worth 6 or 7 times more than this card? Where this card has more attack, more health. And that doesn't. I have to read into that. Celebi. Because let me tell you, if I were making a trade back in the day for those two cards, like you know, a younger version of myself would have chosen Slowking all day long. But if I'm playing the game, I guess I don't know why the other one's more valuable. Celebi. 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 Celebi is number 004 in this set. In Stellar Crown, he is a normal Pokemon. Uncommon. 10 cents. Next up, we have Lantern. Gee, I wonder why he's called Lantern. Do you think it's because he has a lantern in front of his face? Do I remember the trainer boxes, like the metal tin booster kit? Yeah, I remember those trainer boxes. I remember those back in the day. I never got them though. Like, I only got the booster packs. Like, I got 2 packs a week, bro. Every Friday was 2 Pokemon booster packs. My friends got the trainer boxes to start, and like they had like a lot more Pokemon, and they had some pretty cool ones, like a lot quicker than I did. But over time, I accumulated quite a nice collection from the booster packs. Right now, currently, I have some Elite Trainer boxes unopened, but I don't want to open them right now. I want to keep the trainer boxes closed. I'm going to open all the booster packs, though. And this, I guess this wasn't a booster pack. This was a Elite collection. Sorry, a premium collection. But either way, my ETBs are not being opened. Next up, we have Lantern. Lantern is an uncommon Pokemon, number 049 in this set. And without anything special about it, that's a 6-cent card. Ooh, look, a reverse holographic. LD Grass? LD Goss. Eldgoss. Number 011. In a reverse holo. That is a 14-cent card. Alright, next up we got the Swalot. Swalot looks like he's a reverse holo. SWALOT. Swalot is number 092 in the collection. And in reverse holo form, he's 14 cents. I also have the normal version of this card. The normal version is worth 9 cents. So 5 cents more for the reverse holo. Ooh, next up we have a Clink Clang. Clink Clang. What is that? It's a bunch of gears. Clink Clang is number 101. Clink Clang number 101. Looks like it's a holographic. Holo foil version is worth 10 cents. The reverse holo is worth more. Still cool nonetheless. Next up we have a basic energy. Number 012. Protostella crown. In normal form, that is a 6-cent card. That marks the end of that pack. That was a Stellar Crown. Pretty cool. Alright, so next up, how about we open a Surging Sparks? Shall we? Do you remember the trainer boxes? Almost everything is sold out. Honestly, trying to find Pokemon these days is crazy. If you could find it, they're like gold because anyone will buy them. You know what I mean? All the kiddies want them, so the parents are like, I'll pay anything. Which is unfortunate. I didn't get into it for the upcharge. I didn't get into it for the resale at all. I got into it to build a collection and look at the Pokemans and try and find some cool cards. Just as, just like I did back in the day when I was younger. Yo, let me tell you, doing this brings me way back. Way back. Only back in the day, I used to write everything down on paper. To keep my fucking mind organized. There were only 150 Pokemon, so like I was able to keep track of everything, and I knew exactly who is what evolution. Like I was good for like the first set, like I was real into it. But now everything's digital. Keep track of it on your cell phone. Great. I approve. All right, so Surging Sparks. Actually, let's put this one here. Surging Sparks. First up, we have Zangoose. Excuse me. Zangoose is number 149. And Zangoose in his normal form is quite common. That is a 7-cent card. Oricorio over here is number 026. And the Surging Spark set is a common Pokemon. In its normal form, that is a 9-cent card. Next up, we have Scatterbug. Scatterbug is number 005. In his normal form, his common Pokemon, that is a 6-cent card. All right, up next we have Waterel. Watrel. Watt is in wattage. Get it? It's an electric Pokemon. Watrel is number 066. In Surging Sparks, he is a common Pokemon. In its normal form, that's a 4-cent card. So in other terms, most energy cards are worth more than Watrel. Poor Watrel. Meowstick. Meowstick is number 085. And it is a reverse hollow foil Pokemon. You could tell it's reverse hollow by... It is not a reverse hollow. What the heck? I just caught the glimpse of the light, I guess, in its normal form. It is a 10-cent card. Reverse hollow would have been 30 cents. Ooh. Alright, next up. We have the Passelberry. Berries are good. This berry is number 184 in the set. So, Surging Sparks, it's an uncommon card. There's a 6-cent card. Alright, next up, we have Vivillon. I-L-I, what the fuck? E-I-V-I-L-L-N. Vivillon is number 007. Ooh, lucky number 007. Surging Sparks in its normal form, that is a 7-cent card. All right, next up we have Oranguru. I remember that from playing Pokemon Go. He's actually quite a good Pokemon. Pokemon Go. Oranguru. All right, Oranguru is our first reverse holo of the deck. Oranguru is number 156 in the set. Surging Sparks, he is a common Pokemon. That is reverse holo, is a 13-cent card. Reverse holo, nice little card. Next up, looks like we have another reverse holo. It's a counter gain. Counter gain is number 169. Surging Sparks. Counter game reverse holographic is a 43-cent card. 43-cent card. That's a nice little one. Counter gain. All right, next up we have what looks to be a holographic. Iron Crown. Sounds cool. Iron Crown is number 132 in the deck. 132 for Surging Sparks. The holo foil is a 13-cent card. Cool card, bro. Looks nice. Alright, so we got the basic energy fire. Fire means that is number 010. And in its normal form, that is a 4-cent card. And that marks the end of this deck. Sorry, this set. Woo! Alright, so that's Surging Sparks. What shall we do next? Twilight Masquerade? Shall we check out Twilight Masquerade? All right, first one up, we have Poochina. Like a hyena and a pooch, but it's a Poochina. Poochhyena. Poochina is number 113 in the set. For Twilight Masquerade, that is a normal common Pokemon worth 7 cents. All right, next up, we have Palossand. That is number 092 in the set. Twilight Masquerade. It is a common card. In its normal form, that is a 6-cent card. All right, Timber. Timber is number 103. Twilight Masquerade is a normal card for a common Pokemon. That is a 9-cent card. All right, up next we have Spinarak. Spinarak is number 004. Twilight Masquerade. In its normal form, it's common. That is a 4-cent card. Next up, we have Rayfort, who is a trainer. I think that is my first trainer. Rayfort is number 151. Am I wrong? Is it 161? It is 161 for Twilight Masquerade. It is uncommon, but in normal form, it is 7 cents. All right, next up we have Dippin. Diplin is number 127 in Twilight Masquerade. It is an uncommon Pokemon, and the normal version is worth 7 cents. All right, next up we have Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu is number 039. Twilight Masquerade is an uncommon Pokemon in normal form. That is a 7-cent card. All right, up next we have Lucky Helmet. What looks to be a reverse holographic. Lucky Helmet sounds like it's a good card. It's lucky. It's a helmet. Lucky Helmet is number 158. And the reverse holographic is worth 29 cents. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, draw 2 cards. Ooh. Up next we have a Palossand. We just got that Pokemon. This Palossand is number 092. Palossand 092, and its reverse holographic is worth 13 cents. All right, next up we have Screamtail. Screamtail EX. Screamtail is number 094. Twilight Masquerade. It is a full holo foil. Worth 83 cents. It's a cool card. And we have Psychic Basic Energy. Basic energy number 5. Which marks the end of that pack. Alright, folks, we got 2 more packs left. Surging Sparks and Stellar Crown. Which one shall we open next? Alrighty, don't twist my arm. We'll open Stellar Crown. Why do I have such a hard time opening them out? It's so far away from me, but I bring it right to my chest and it opens no problem. I made a liar out of myself. This fucking packs are just open. Alright. First up, we have Mao Bottom. Get it? It's a lawnmower. It's called Mao Bottom. That is actually crazy. Number 008 for Stellar Crown. Mao Rotom. It is a common Pokemon in its normal form. That is a 9-cent card. Next up, we have Score Bunny. Score Bunny is number 026. Part of Stellar Crown in its normal form. That is a 9-cent card. Next up, we have Cover Fossil. Cover Fossil is number 125. I'm sorry, 129. It's getting late. My eyes are starting to go. Stellar Crown. Normal form. It's a common type card. 12 cents. Next up, we have Pancham. Pancham is number 085. Common Pokemon in its normal form. That is a 9-cent card. Next up, we have a Lapras. One of the OG Pokemon. I remember having a Lapras when I was young. Number 031 in this set. Lapras normal card. We're looking at 7 cents. Uncommon. Lapras is a good Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Next we have Koraidon. Koraidon. It is number 090. Koraidon in Stellar Crown is a 7-cent card in normal form. Oh, a Togamaru. Oh my goodness. I had so many of these in Pokemon Go. Togedemaru. 054. Stellar Crown. It is an uncommon Pokemon. 6 cents. Let me tell you, it was very common in the game when I was playing. Ooh, we have a Mewtwo. A reverse holographic Mewtwo. That's cool. I always wanted a Mewtwo when I was young. Mewtwo number 059. In reverse hollow foil is 36 cents. Pretty cool. Always wanted a Mewtwo. Next up, we have a Chargebug. Chargebug is number 052 and is also a reverse holographic. Chargebug is a 14-cent card. Remember, we just pulled the regular Chargebug, which is a 6-cent card, so it almost doubles the price. All right. Next up, we have a Rhyperider. What the Rhyperider? Rhyperior. Rhyperider. His number is 076. This looks like it's a holographic card. Hollow foil is a 14-cent card. And another basic energy. 005, which is another 7 cents. That marks the end of that pack. That was a cool pack. I got a Mewtwo. Reverse Hollow Mewtwo. Alright, folks. Last one of the night. Surging Sparks. Gun control. What's going on, buddy? How are you doing? You made it just in time for the last pack, buddy. Last pack of the night. My goodness. Sometimes I wonder. Okay. Y'all ready for the last pack? We're opening the last pack of Surging Sparks to conclude our adventures. The Orgaport EX case. Alright, so we have a Crocolator. Crocolore. He says, ready. Crocolore. Crocolore is number 030 in this set. And Surging Sparks in normal condition. Normal card is 10 cents. Next up, we have Tandemaus. Tandemaus. Tandemaus is number 157 in the set. For Surging Sparks, he is a common Pokemon. Normal card, 12 cents. Next up, we have Spiwapa. Spiwapa is number 006 in the set. Spiwapa. Spiwapa in Surging Sparks in its normal form and common Pokemon is a 9-cent card. Alright, next up we have Donphin. Donphin is number 103. So a normal Donphin is common in Pokemon. 9 cents. Walrein. Walrein. Walrein is number 045 in the set. Surging Sparks is an uncommon Pokemon. Normal form, 10 cents. Alright, next up we have an Armorogue. Armorogue. Armarogue. Armorogue is number 034. Armorogue 034 in its normal form is an uncommon Pokemon. That is a 7-cent card. Next up, we have a Fassleberry. Fassleberry is the second one of the night. Fassleberry is number 184 in the set. Once again, a 6-cent card. Ooh, what is that? A tractor? Look at that. Precious Trolley. That's a cool trainer. What the heck is this? Precious. He's a precious trolley. He's number 185 in the set. Oh, nice. It is an Ace Spec Rare. An Ace Spec Rare worth $8.18. Full hollow foil. That's a cool find. Next up, what looks to be a reverse hollow foil of Centiskorch. Centiskorch is number 028. And a reverse hollow foil is worth 12 cents. Hey, yo, what's next? Cofragifus. COFAGRIGUS. Griffiths. Number 083. Okay, what we're looking at is a holographic. The hollow foil version is 13 cents. And finishing it off with a basic energy. Number 011 for water. And this is part of Surging Sparks. Still a crown common, that's right. In normal form, that is a 4-cent card. Jeez. Look at all those fun cards. Well, guys, thanks for joining me. We got some pretty cool cards today, I tell you what. That Precious Trolley, that $8 card is what we found today. The Teal Mask worth $5.50. We found an XSS Ice Cube EX $7.50. We have a Sylveon EX $3.50. We found the God's Golly Speed EX. It's 86 cents. Pretty cool finds today. That Screaming Tail was a cool card. The Melmetal we found earlier in the day. Real cool. These should all be in a book collection. Well, they kind of are. Let me move that over since y'all want to stick around and hang out for a bit longer. Alright, so let's take all this stuff, put it over here with the garbage. Alright, so we got this Pokemon. It's like a hard shell case protector, and you like put it in here, and like it's a stand on your desk so you could like look at your Pokemon. It's pretty cool. These are a bunch of sleeves. Some themed sleeves around OGERPON. This guy. Those are pretty cool too, but I don't think I'm gonna use any of that stuff. Right here is what we have. We have the special cards, we have the normal cards, and we have the holo cards. Okay, so let's take it over around this way. Binder here. Guys, don't yell at me for using a binder, okay? I get it. Okay, so what we have here is assorted by type. So we have water energy. Waters are at the back. I really regret doing that. I should have fucking kept it where I had it before, but whatever. Waters are at the back. Boop. Next up, Paso Berry. I need an empty one because they're all full. Alright, once again, Berry. Uncommon. Next up, Rage. Uncommon. Next up, Walren. Uncommon. Next up, Dolphin. Dolphin is a common Pokemon. Put him here. Next up, Sewapaw. Sewapaw is a common Pokemon. Put him here. And Tandermouse. Tandermouse is common. Goes with the commons. Next up, Crocalor, another common Pokemon. Quite common to see common Pokemon, isn't it? But I'm here all night. Basic energy. Basic energy. Next up, we have Electrifying Chance from the Togedemaru. Togedemaru is an uncommon Pokemon. Koraidon is also an uncommon Pokemon. The Lapras, also uncommon. The Pancham is a common Pokemon. Covered Fossil is quite uncommon, actually quite common. I'm sorry, you are a common trainer card. Yo, Cowboy. Score Bunny is also a common Pokemon. What's next? Malrodom, common. More Psychic was quite common this pack. Next up, we have a Chiyu. Chiyu! That was uncommon. Up. We have an uncommon Dippin. Diplin. It's a little apple. And this trainer card is quite uncommon with the uncommons. Alright. Spin Rack is a common card. We shall put the common cards. Okay. We are going to go get 2 more. Back to where we were. We have the common Timber. Next up, we have a common polo sand. Remember, we also had the reverse holographic version, or was it the holographic version? We shall see in a bit, but I remember we had two of these, one normal and one hollow. So this is a common. Okay, next up, Puccina. Puccina is also common. Basic energy, we have fire. We have a fire basic energy. Next up, Vivillon. It is an uncommon Pokemon. Berry. We just have one of those. Huh. How about that? All right, next up, Meowistic. It is uncommon. A Waterol is a common Pokemon. Up next, we have a Scatterbug, which is also a common Pokemon. We have Oricorio, it's common. We have a Zangoose, nice common Pokemon, Zangoose. Ooh, we have an Electric Energy. We have a Lantern. Lantern is an uncommon Pokemon. Next up, we have a Celebi, also uncommon. We have a Slowking, uncommon Pokemon. Classic Slowking. A Hoot Hoot, surprisingly expensive. Maybe because of the like drawing, it looks kind of cool. It's that's worth like 5 or 6 other cards. It is a common Pokemon. Chatterbug, we received 2 of these today. One of them was reverse hollow. They're also common. And commons are full, so I will need another. Alright, up next we have a Glammeow. Glammeow, common Pokemon. Next we have Milcery. Milcery? Common. Can't pronounce it, but it's quite common. Ooh, we have a basic energy of whatever that is. Ground? Couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. I don't think it's ground. I think ground's a fist, isn't it? What is this? Can't remember. Can't remember. Simisear. Yes, the good old Simisear. That is an uncommon Pokemon. Next up, we have an Absol. I really like the look of this card. Artwork. Cool artwork. It is an uncommon Pokemon. Alright, next up, we have an Orthworm. Uncommon. Next up, Pumpkaboo. Those were a pain in the ass in Pokemon Go. Uncommon. Sorry, very common. Very common. This is a Remoraid. Also very common. Common. What's up next? We have a Natu. Very common in Pokemon Go. Also common here. Common Pokemon. Up next, a Joltik. Common. That marks the end of the normal cards. I'm gonna take a peek to see what's here. Let's take a gander before I put away all the hollows. Alright, so these are all my normal cards. These starting with my uncommons. We're moving into the commons. I missed two on that page for some reason. It's all good. That's it. Next up, these guys. Okay, let's start with the base cards. The Teal Mask OGERPON EX. We have Ogre's Mask. Which is an uncommon card. And we have Orgopon, who is a star. This should actually go here. And this doesn't belong here. Wait a minute. Why are they there? Weird. Yeah. What's next? Fridris. Set to Scorch. It is common. Nice. I think this is my most expensive card. My precious trolley. My Rhyperior is a star. Next up is Chargabug. Remember this one? That is a common Pokemon. Next up, Mewtwo. It is uncommon. I'm surprised it's not rare. It's an uncommon Pokemon. Hey, Screamtail. Cool Pokemon. It's a double star. Goes on a double star page. Alright, next up, with Palossand. Remember that one? We have the regular version of this. And this is the reverse holographic. Those are all common. Those are uncommon. We're starting a new common page. What's next? Lucky Helmet. Uncommon. Iron Crown. It is a rare. Next up, we have counter gain. Counter gain reverse hollow. It is uncommon. Next up, we have Oranguru. Remember this guy? We have a regular Oranguru too. This one is a reverse holographic. It's a common Pokemon. Alright, next up we have Kinglang, Klinklang, which is a rare Pokemon. What's rare about it? I couldn't tell you what it is. Good for you, Klinklang. Look like a bunch of gears. Alright, next up we have a Swalot. Remember we also have a regular Swalot? This thing is uncommon. This one's a reverse hollow. Next up, Edelgos. Edelgos. It is uncommon, which means we need a new uncommon sheet. Alright, next up, Gully Spot EX. Double star. Double rare, bro. It's double rare, bro. Alright, next up, Latios. Reverse holographic. 1-star rare card. Alright, last but not least is Roker. Which is an uncommon. Alright. You guys want to take a real quick gander before I close her down? This is my holographic book. Alright, so we got ultra rares, double rares, like all the special cards at the front. These are all rares except for this one. Why is this one here? These are also all rare. Rare. Uncommon. Common. And common. Once again, that concludes the OGERPON EX. We ripped 6 packs today. Some pretty cool cards came out. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments if this is something you'd like to see more of. Don't forget to press that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm trying to get it 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there, more than halfway. So please, if you would like to share this with a friend, someone you think that will enjoy this content, feel free. Thank you guys for tapping that screen. Brielle, appreciate you. What set am I working on? I'm just messing about. It's the first time looking at Pokemon cards in like 20 years. We are opening some Scarlet and Violet packs. Today we opened a couple of Stellar Crowns. We opened Paradox Rift. We opened some Surging Sparks. Some Twilight Masquerade. Not aiming for anything in particular, but just kind of seeing what Pokemon cards look like in 2025, 2024. Because let me tell you, the last time I personally owned Pokemon cards was 1999, 2000. It's probably 2000. I continued buying into 2000, and that's it. So 99 and 2000, that was my set. Were my years. So, anywho, I'm taking off. Thank y'all for hanging out. I will be back on tomorrow. Hope to see y'all then. Until then, have a good night. And thanks for stopping by. Night, Brielle. Guns, cowboy, catch.